Still on sequence and series. In our example 2, we want to solve this question given on sequence. But the type of sequence we are considering now is what we call arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is a type of sequence where the terms increase by addition of a certain constant. For example, maybe if you have the first value as, for example, let me say if the first value is 6, the next one is 8, the next one is 10, the next one is 12. We can see that these terms increase by addition of a constant, which is 2. So this is what we call arithmetic progression. The constant may be a positive number like these two, or a negative number, maybe difference of -4, -3, or anything. It could be a fraction. But so far it is that the common difference, the difference is constant. We call it common difference. The first one is what we call first term. The second value is what we call second term. The third like that. And the last in our sequence, what we call last term, or we call it end term. End term. End term. And it's represented by Tn. That's our last term. So under arithmetic progression, we use this formula. For end term, we write Tn, T subscript n equals to A plus n minus 1d, where n is number of terms, d is the common difference, and here is the first term. This t here is it represents each term. So if you have t1, that's first term, t2, second term, t3, third term, and so on. Then we also have formula for sum of term, and that is S subscript n is n over 2, open bracket 2a plus n minus 1 times d, then you will close the brackets. So this is the formula we use for sum of terms, like the one we wrote before. If you have 6, you have 8, you have 10, you have 12. Then I ask you, find the sum of the first 4 terms of this sequence, the first of this first plus second plus third plus fourth. Instead of adding them, another way is that we can use this formula. How many terms do we have here? 4 numbers. N will be 4. Then this A will be the first value there, which is 6. So their common difference is D. What's the difference between every 2 consecutive terms here? 6 and 8. The difference is 2, or 10 minus 8, 2, or 12 minus 10, 2. So that's the value of D. If you substitute, it will give you exactly what the addition of these should be. So let's begin solving this problem here, which is this question, example 2. In this example 2, we have the last term of an AP. The last term of an AP is this. So that is, we are already given the value for Tn. Tn equals to A plus n minus 1d. So since we are giving our last term to be 29, the first term is 1 and the common difference is 4. So we ask that how many terms, that is n, find n. So we can substitute rightly. 29 equals to, first term is 1 there. It could be any other number depending on what we are giving. 1 plus, since it is n we want to find, then the common difference is 4. From here, if you like, you can open the brackets and collect items. If you like, you can first move this one to the left and later divide both sides by 4 because this 4 is standing outside as coefficients. Anyhow you do it, you get the answer. So I want to move this one to the other side. I have 29 minus 1 equals to, I will now open this bracket, 4 times n, that is 4n minus 4. Then I also move this one to the other side now. This one is 29 minus 1 is 28 already. Moving this negative 4 to the other side, it becomes positive 4 equals to 4n. So 28 plus 4, that gives 32. 32 equals to 4n. Therefore, divide both sides by coefficient of n. We have n being 32 divided by 4. N equals to 8. So that means there are 8 terms in the sequence. There are 8 terms. In the sequence. So this is the end of example 2. We'll go to example 3 next.